In 1716, the Caribbean Sea is a perfect chaotic machine. Trade winds push massive wooden empires forward. Spanish galleons, heavy with stolen gold, run the gauntlet. Pirate fleets wait in the inlets of Jamaica, but tonight an anomaly cuts through the warm salt water. A predator that violates every law of physics they know. It has no masts. It doesn't care which way the wind blows. It doesn't even need to surface to breathe. A modern diesel-electric attack submarine, silently injected into the Golden Age of Piracy. Can a single submerged ghost halt the entire maritime economy of the 18th century? Or will it be neutralized by hundreds of cannons and desperate boarding parties? To survive and absolutely dominate, the submarine must follow 3 cold tactical rules. Rule 1. Never show the hull. In daylight, a visible metal object invites curiosity, then encirclement. Rule 2. Conserve the heavy iron. You have 18 torpedoes. There are hundreds of targets. Rule 3. Starve the ports. Do not fight the ships. Destroy the timber, the hemp, and the black powder. The campaign begins at midnight near Port Royal. The sea is completely calm. A convoy of 5 pirate sloops is escorting a captured merchant prize. They see nothing. 300 meters below, the submarine-as sonar paints a perfect digital picture of their wooden hulls. The captain does not waste a torpedo on a thin oak hull. He uses the periscope. A 30mm automated cannon unfolds from the sail. It requires no human gunner on deck. The first burst is silent until impact. High explosive incendiary rounds strike the lead pirate-as mainmast. The wood doesn't just splinter, it detonates. The mast collapses inward, crushing the deck. Within 40 seconds, 3 sloops are completely immobilized. Their sails are burning fabric. The remaining pirates fire their smoothbore cannons into the dock. The iron balls splash harmlessly into the empty sea. The submarine is already gone. It dips back into the deep, leaving behind a myth. By morning, the survivors tell stories of an invisible leviathan that breathes fire and lacks a voice. But the real target is the Spanish treasure fleet, the Silver Armada. 12 heavy galleons carrying 40 million pesos in silver bars. En route to Havana, the submarine tracks them for 2 days, staying outside their maximum visual range. On the 3rd night, the trap springs. The submarine fires its first acoustic torpedo. Target: the Admiral-S flagship, San Jose's 60-gun monster. The torpedo does not hit the side of the ship. It passes directly underneath the keel. The proximity fuse triggers. A massive gas bubble expands under the ship, lifting the keel into the air. Then, gravity takes over. The ship breaks its back on the empty pocket of air and snaps in two. To the rest of the fleet, it looks like the ocean itself opened its mouth and swallowed their commander. The Spanish formation shatters, orders contradict each other, flag signals become useless noise. Captains panic, turning their ships away from the deep water, rushing toward the dangerous shallows. Which is exactly what the submarine wanted. The reefs of Florida will finish the job. 2 more galleons rip their bottoms open on the coral. The silver sinks into the sand. The system is broken. The maritime highway between Europe and New World is officially closed. In Madrid, King Philip receives letters describing an iron demon that stalks the salt. The church calls it a divine punishment for the sins of the privateers. But on the waves, the truth is much colder, much cleaner. It wasn't a magic. It was just a machine that understood the rules of the sea better than the man who built it. One single survivor sits on a floating wooden barrel, staring out into an empty, silent horizon.